Chelsea have made a mistake pertaining on the transfer of Moises Caicedo. Brighton demands for more, £80 million rejected. Details of why this transfer is so complicated. What's up, guys? Welcome to Achilles Sports. If you're new, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. Let's get on to it. Moises Caicedo to Chelsea. Latest update on the Ecuadorian Wonderkid. Moises Caicedo was a one of a kind and fantastic midfielder for Brighton last season. On top of it all, qualified them to Europa League. That is what most of fans are forgetting, that Brighton is in the Europa League and they need a lot of players. They need good players as well. So losing a player like Moises Caicedo will demand a lot, and they have planned it all since last season. Moises Caicedo wanted to leave Brighton. Arsenal was involved, Chelsea was involved. Arsenal offered £60 million but was rejected by Brighton because they knew that this transfer window was going to be a boom and a lot of money for them to prepare ahead for the season. They made Moises Caicedo renew his contract because it's still going to be a lot of money on top. A lot of people think, oh, it's because of the transfer of Declan Rice to Arsenal. That is why Brighton have changed their position. No, it's a big no, because Brighton have actually planned these things all last season, a year ago. Brighton have made a lot of deals with Chelsea, including Cucurella, which was also a lot of news in the transfer windows. They know what they are doing. They know the only team they can squeeze money from, only team they can get money from is Chelsea, because Chelsea fans will always put pressure on the board and other things to get what they want. For instance, McAllister to Liverpool. It didn't complicate. What was the amount? Look at what was involved. Just so little for a caliber of McAllister. And when it comes to Caicedo to Chelsea, it's different ball game together, because Brighton know that is their target transfer. And one mistake Chelsea made was allowing Ugarte to go to PSG. If Chelsea has signed Ugarte, then this deal wouldn't have been complicated like this. Moises Caicedo is now a big cake for Chelsea, because if he's left out, Chelsea will not know which player to go for. Lavia was a target for Chelsea. He's also a wonderful midfielder, but unfortunately, Southampton didn't make it to this Premier League season. 50 million for Lavia. Liverpool are interested, already offer 45 million. And now, if Chelsea wants to turn over, it means that they need to match up or the 50 million for Southampton to get Lavia. Other than that, Chelsea will go without an experienced Premier League midfielder. Caicedo camp decision now is to get involved, let them understand that whatever be the case, he needs to go to Chelsea, because Moises Caicedo have agreed personal terms with Chelsea, but Brighton is proving so difficult because they need more money and they need money to build their team for Europa League. Hey, this is their first ever playing the Europa League or playing in international competition, and let's see how this is going to play out. And hey, what they are demanding for is £100 million. Take it or leave it. They still need it and they are going to benefit. And Chelsea need it. Chelsea need a GM. They need a midfielder. They need a caliber of Moises Caicedo. And let's see how this is going to play out. And the last 24 hours, Chelsea offer £80 million and Brighton still say no. Still demand, stand on their feet and demand what they demand. For now, Moises Caicedo is in a situation between two clubs and he wants to move. And right now, because of the renewal of his contract last season, we don't know the details of the contract, but the contract is bounding him with Brighton. And Chelsea friendly game against Brighton, Brighton didn't use Moises Caicedo, maybe because he reported late in camp, or maybe because of the matches he has played with his nation before coming, so they need him to rest much. What do you think, guys? Let me know your opinions. Could Chelsea go in for Moises Caicedo, or pay the demanded price Brighton is asking for, or they should go for different options? And the trick Chelsea is doing is going behind Brighton, because we all know a Ghanaian wonder boy, Mohamed Kudus, is in the market, and Brighton is linked with Kudus. Chelsea have asked details about Kudus to see whether it's an option for them. And also Arsenal are also actually interested. And if Chelsea is going for Kudus, maybe it will enhance, or it will facilitate Brighton to release Moises Caicedo for Chelsea. But that is not guaranteed. Maybe Brighton could still leave Kudus ahead and then still demand more from Chelsea, because they know what they want, they know what they do, and probably they have already targeted some players down to be able to recruit for the Europa and Premier League as well. Moises Caicedo agreed with Brighton staff and coach that they will allow him to leave the club this season, and they made him sign a new deal for sure. That was a tactical plan for Brighton to get more money on the Wonderkid. And whether Chelsea paid the 100 million or not is now left onto them. The player is valuable for Brighton, and they are so relaxed, they don't need anything. And if Chelsea are really serious, they have to go and pay the 100 million, or they need to pay the 100 million for Moises Caicedo, unless player step in and see what probably they could do to facilitate his move, because currently Moises Caicedo is doing whatever Brighton is asking him. He's not requesting for transfer. He's just calm, as if he liked the situation, and as if he still wants to stay for Brighton. And if he doesn't change the situation, it means that Brighton will still stand on their feet, because he is not putting pressure for the move. And you could even see the last interview they made with him, asking him about Chelsea. He was silent, quiet, not saying anything, and that shows why Brighton still need their money. And maybe the contract has bound him to a lot of things. Probably we cannot blame Moises Caicedo and his camp, but the contract he signed is the key figure why Brighton is behaving like this. And maybe every detail of the transaction have been made. Maybe they are still looking to get their replacement before releasing the player. Who knows? Let's keep our fingers crossed and see what will happen in the coming days. And remember, Chelsea needs Caicedo, and Caicedo is their target this season. They need to move to Caicedo before going into other players. We just hope they make it fast, so before the first game against Liverpool. What are your opinions, guys? What do you think about the situation? Do you think Moises Caicedo is not putting pressure on Brighton to release him, or is just Brighton tactics to make money? Let me know your opinions in the comment section. And if you are new, thank you for watching. Subscribe and turn on your notification bell.